Hey there, hi there, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie, and in today's video, we will be taking a look at the Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot from Saint Soleil. So at the time of this filming, the deck kit is currently available on the Saint Soleil website for $70 US, as well as tarot stack for $70 US. I will have those links in the description below in case you wanted to take a peek at that. But yeah, this deck bundle is pretty cool. It's got a couple little goodies here for you, which I will go ahead and go into. However, just let it be known, basic stats. This is a 78 card deck. Your traditional 78 for tarot. However, since it is an advanced tarot deck, and you will see when I do the flip through, there is no guidebook. So this is purely for you to utilize if you have extensive knowledge of tarot and the meanings behind the cards. So again, this is definitely like an advanced deck. I would not recommend if this is going to be your first deck unless you're just really ready to get into, the esoteric and mystic systems behind the tarot. So yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and take a peek into what you get when you purchase Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot. All right, so looking at the Keepsake box itself, this is a very beautiful, sturdy hardcover box. And this is magnetic flap closure, so we always love a magnetic flap closure. So the box does have gold holographic foil detailing throughout. So if you take a look there, and on the side as well. Very pretty. And the texture of the box itself is kind of like leathery, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word to describe it, but it's got this kind of like bumpy texture, which makes it kind of nice. It's very easy to hold on to. But yeah, so we've got just kind of simple coloring on the sides. Again, the title here, beautiful little moon detail. And on the back here, we have just a few words about the deck itself. And it's a little difficult to read with the gold holographic foiling on the very light background, but as you can see, very beautiful description and summary of the Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot. All right, so opening up the box, let's get to it. On the inside here, you can see we have the vegan silk tarot cloth, which we'll take a peek at in a second here. The decks are split and put into two little trays. And here we have the cute little angel or quartz crystal. Very nice. I like that. Very cute. All right, so then on the inside we have here, it says, your body is a sacred temple to a universe that lay within. A sky full of stars and the moon dust that dances across your skin. You're alive with the magic of cosmic galaxies swirling in your mind. A heart full of mystic dreams that seeks all you long to find. Okay. Very pretty. And that is signed from Prigida, which I believe is the creator. So yeah, again, we have this very pretty angel or quartz crystal. And we'll take a look here at the tarot cloth. Set this aside and not let it catch fire. There we go. So let's unveil this beautiful cloth. It's really nice, very soft. All right, well, unless I scooch everything aside. Okay, so here is the gist of it, since I don't think I'll be able to capture all of it in one go. This is a very beautiful, pale, pastel, kind of Egyptian-inspired deck, inspired cloth. As you can see, the colors are very pretty. Very nice. I like this. This looks really pretty. And this also has this really cool little tag here, so you know it is from Saint Soleil. So taking a look at the cloth here, as you can see, it is a very, very beautiful cloth. Very light pastel colors. There's this really pretty design up here with the 2 moons and a star in the middle. The archway here, in the middle you see the moon, as well as, I believe, an Egyptian goddess. I'm not 100% sure if that's Isis or another one of the Egyptian goddesses, but that is a very beautiful design there with the figure in the middle. So as you can see, there are little details like these flowers, the moon here in the middle of this archway, these really pretty moons and star here up at the top, and it looks like it's just a very serene image of a temple. And it's got this really cool little light effects here. So yeah, it's just a very pretty tarot cloth, and I definitely will be using this. Okay, now that I have managed to not let anything catch fire, let's go ahead and set this crystal here and take a look at the cards themselves. Scoot this over more. Cannot afford to let this catch fire. Alright, so as stated before, the inside of the box does have 2 little compartments, 2 trays where you can set the deck. It is split in half, so let's go ahead and pull up this first part here. And they were sealed and put away with a paper strip. I just happened to pull them out so I wouldn't have to struggle with it on camera. And yeah, they're very secure in there, so no worries. Let's go ahead and pull the second half. Gosh, these are so pretty. All right, so in all we have here the 2 halves of the deck, and this is the Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot. Gold holographic gilded edges. Very pretty. Let's take a look at the card back. I think this is what sold me on this deck. Really, the card back is just so pretty. This is a very beautiful gold holographic and very simple design. If you're looking to do reversals, you will be able to tell when the card is reversed. So just a side note. But overall, yeah, this is the back of the card. All right, so if we're ready, let's go ahead and begin with the flip through so you can see the cards in the Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot. So let's go ahead and begin here. And again, just as a reminder, the cards do not have like the traditional, I guess, naming convention. So just kind of be aware that this is going to be a little bit more adjusted to a more modern approach to the tarot. So if you're familiar with the Threads of Fate tarot deck, the Weaver Tarot, that is very similar to what you're going to feel off of the deck here in regards to the naming conventions, especially of the court cards. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the flip through. So as you can see, as I was going through the flip through, the cards, if you can tell, have kind of like a matte linen finish to it. They have these kind of little bumps and ridges, which make them very nice to hold on to. They're not super slippery. And the cardstock itself is very nice. It's got some good bounce there, and yeah, it doesn't look like it would bend too terribly. So, you know, again, just if you're a rough shuffler like me, this is a pretty decent deck, I think. Should hold up pretty well. All right, so there we have the complete flip through of the Mystic Dreams Advanced Tarot by Saint Soleil. And again, it is a very beautiful deck. But one thing I was kind of, you know, I knew this would be the case with this deck, but one thing that I was kind of like, oh, I wish it had been done a little differently. The imagery here is pretty much like a pip deck. You have the number of the suit, so for example the 5, the swords, and that's about all you have to go off of. Now again, the point of this is that it is a advanced tarot deck, so if you have been reading for quite a while, again, you'll just be very familiar with the meanings of the cards, so it won't really be that big a deal. However, I myself don't see how it really differentiates from a pip deck, but again, that's not something that's going to be detrimental for me using this deck. It's just something that I feel like is it could have been a little bit different as far as the imagery provided. So for example, with the world card here, or completion as it is in this deck, you can see that even though it doesn't have the traditional Waite-Smith, you know, the angel and the world, the wreath for the world card here, this does have something in the background, like this imagery in the background, for example, the awakening. So here we have the image of the, looks like a figure in the background. And then here with the sun, we have, of course, a sun in the background. So there's a little bit of kind of background imagery going on you know, in the deck described it as like a pearlescent, ethereal kind of imagery going on in the background of the major arcana, which does look really, really cool. However, that was something that I feel like kind of was a missed opportunity here with the rest of the cards, especially just the minors and the numbers here. Just kind of makes it feel like a regular pip deck, which again, you know, it's not bad, but something that I kind of wish may have been a part of this deck, just because I like how that kind of gives you this ethereal vibe in the background where it's not the main focus of the card, but it's enough of an image to kind of give you a sense of the meaning of the card itself, even if you're not planning to read, you know, traditionally and just want to go completely with intuition. But again, I feel like maybe that's the purpose of the way this card or this deck was designed, is just so that you can really go based off of, you know, if you pull this Five of Pentacles, this is of course something that you would interpret the way that you felt it needed to be interpreted, without the influence of the imagery as in the traditional Waite-Smith decks. All right, so in all, this is a very, very lovely deck. I can't wait to start using it for my own personal practice. And yeah, I just wanted to finish up by saying I hope you enjoyed this video and taking a peek into these very beautiful cards. So feel free to let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on this deck. Is this something that calls to you, or do you feel like you might want to stick more to, you know, the traditional Waite-Smith and the imagery presented, or is this something that you would love to utilize to kind of test and challenge yourself as far as your deeper knowledge of the tarot? All right, everyone. So until the next video, I leave you here and hope you have a great morning, evening, day, whatever, wherever in the world you are. Have a good one. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.